X-Wing. I'm walking about at the moment with my om5 gimbal live. It's the first time I've done this one live, but hopefully the video comes out all right. Something a little bit different. I'm at Ros Reserve in Noble Park, and so hopefully I can get the video to change around so you can have a look at the scenery. I don't know if I can change the camera around. I'm just fiddling around with a lot of things at the moment. Oh yeah, I can change it around. There we go, I think. Okay, Dominic, how are you, mate? There we go. Yeah, so I'm just walking with the om5 gimbal, which I haven't really used very much over 12 months. Thought today would be a great day to get it out, and Optus has given me free data over the weekend. I thought, oh yeah, we'll just do one, and be really great to do one. Drone with Jamie. Go, mate. How are you, mate? Yeah, so what you can see here is the sky rail here at Noble Park, and yeah, Dominic, yep, sky rail, and we'll have a bit of a walk up a little bit, and a little bit windy actually today for the drone. I did actually bring the drone with me, but unfortunately the wind is slightly up, and yeah, it's a bit too windy for it. And okay, Jesse. Yeah, well, that's true, mate. Yeah, it's a good idea to have this sky rail, especially for the local part of the area, and so forth. So yeah, it's pretty good. So you've gotten back from New Zealand, Jess. Looks like you had a great time over there, and yeah, your pictures are fantastic, mate. Something different. Yeah, I may be going to New Zealand next year, or 2025 actually, but I'm not too sure yet. We'll see what happens over the next few months, and we'll take it from there. But yeah, so we'll just, as I said, we'll just walk up a bit. Actually, you might see the train. Hang on, we'll get that up. Hang on. You can probably see the train. There it is. So one of our suburban trains going to Melbourne, old city. Next station down is Sandown Station, and yeah, it's pretty good. There's some old train rails here. We'll have a look at them while we're here. And I don't think that's much use of those old train line out there. This is basically an area for dogs, and so the dogs are in here, but there's no dogs at the moment. And yeah, just reading the comments at the moment. Yeah, I think I might get myself a scooter. You're pretty much right there, Dominic. I've actually been thinking about that, especially doing short runs. Just short runs, you know, be really good instead of using the car all the time. And but yeah, it's a perfect day. As I said, a little bit windy, but a bit too windy for the drone. at the moment. And as I said, with Optus giving out free data over the weekend for prepaid people, yeah, it's actually quite good. Well, there's a bit of a signage here. Hang on, I'll just turn this thing around so you guys can actually have a bit of a look at that. And yeah, and that's what it is. It's just a dog park there. As I said before, the dogs can run in there and so forth. But as I said, doing live weekends would be really good. I've only got about 4 weekends to go, including this one. Didn't do one yesterday because of bad weather, and I was doing other things yesterday. And but yeah, it's pretty good. And as I said, just getting out, just doing a bit of exercise, and just move around a bit. But I'll get you. Oh, hang on, there's a bit here. This is the old. They actually put these train lines in. Now this is where the train line used to be, between Noble Park and Sandown, and this is where the train line used to be before they put the sky rail in. And as you can tell, you can see the road in the background, and yeah, that's the reason why they got rid of the crossing, because it was just too much of a pain in the neck, basically. And you can actually see a bit more of those train lines over there, just there. And it used to go right through. Sandown's that way, and the other way is Noble Park. And yeah, it's a pretty big area to cover, and so forth. As we move in just underneath the sky rail, and yeah, it's pretty good. There we go. Well, what we might do is get it up if I can. There we go. So this is done through my phone, and with the om5 gimbal. And as I said, I haven't used it much in the last couple of months. I wasn't too sure I was going to use it today because the wind's up, but it's actually holding up pretty good actually. And this is Ros Reserve here. This is where I do my flying sometimes. Now I did a one on my Facebook page. I couldn't get it to work on my YouTube. So I don't know what's actually going on. I would have done the experiments with it yesterday, but because of the weather, the way the weather was here in Melbourne, yeah, it wasn't too good. And we might, what we might do, we'll take a bit of a walk over here and then make my way back to the car. And yeah, that's a if you're wondering what that is, that big thing here is a light tower. You can actually see those there's another light tower over there. They've actually just installed them not long ago, a few months ago. And yeah, they've got I think they've got the old ones here, over here. And yeah, they're definitely the old ones, because there's the old light there actually. So they actually haven't gotten rid of that. Yeah, that's definitely the old one. So we'll go over here and have a look. Because as you could tell in my videos with the drone, sorry if the wind's picking up a little bit here at the moment. I've done a few videos of the athletic track, and that's where we're walking to at the moment. won't have no access to get in because it's still under construction. I'm assuming it's going to be probably, hopefully, opening just before Christmas. One would hope. I'm not too sure about that. But in the meantime, I'll just go and have a look. Oh yeah. So I've done a lot of aerial shots with this, and yeah, I actually haven't seen it close up like this yet. So you're getting there. All they have to do is just put the lines there, and they'll be right. So yeah, so this is the athletic track, and yeah, they're not far from getting that done. And yeah, good, because that's really ideal. All right, we'll take a bit of a walk up here. As you can tell, we've had a bit of rain here in Melbourne over the last few days. You wouldn't think it's summer here, but yeah, it's been somewhat damp. And as you can tell, you can see all the water there. So a lot of rain we've had over the course of last few days, and yeah, it's actually quite green. Yeah, with all the amount of rain we've had, yeah, it's not too bad. And as I said, you can see the sky rail there, and maybe we should actually, what we might do is, yeah, we might go over there. I mean, as I said, I did a video of this ages ago, so we'll take a walk over here, and then from there we'll make our way back to the car. Yep, you can see with all the amount of rain we've had in the last couple of days here in Melbourne. You wouldn't think it'd be raining as much as what we've done here. Yeah, right. Some guy just stuck his finger up at me. Thought he was on camera, but no, it's definitely not on camera. Just trying to make sure that we don't film anyone that we're not meant to be filming. Actually, there's a plane up there. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. There he goes. Ow. Yeah, I was thinking about doing something at Moorabbin Airport, something live. We'll see how the day goes. I've got a few things on today, and we'll just see how it all pans out. If I don't able to get to do it this weekend, I might be able to do it next Sunday or something. But we're going to be doing the Polar Express with Puff and Billy, starting from next Saturday, filming, weather depending. I've looked at the weather, and it doesn't look too favourable for filming. A lot of rain still about. This place here, what you can see here is the sports pavilion, which they've recently done, and yeah, it's actually quite good. As I said, we'll just have a bit of a look at this. Got to get the camera right here. There we go. It's actually quite a big place, actually. A lot of changing rooms. I mean, this is for multiple sports. You know, your football, cricket, soccer. For my overseas guests who may be watching, soccer is equivalent to your football in England. Aussie rules, things like that. And yeah, it's quite, as I said, quite a big area. And yeah, got to laugh at this sign here. No smoking or vaping. But there's oh, yeah, there's a bloke there, so we won't go there. But you can tell by the all that stuff there. Yeah, so it's quite big. And just got to turn this camera around. Here we go. We'll have a bit of a walk here. So as I said, I thought I'll just get the om5 gimbal out. Something a little bit more different. I'm trying to mix things up a bit for my channel. Sometimes maybe steam trains, sometimes maybe this. I actually want to do a like a walkabout type thing. There's our train there. You can see that right there. It's one of our many trains. I think the trains today are running between Dandenong and the city. I don't think there's any trains running between Dandenong and Pakenham, and so yeah, because they're still redoing Pakenham station, similar to what you can see the Skyrail, and yeah, it's pretty good. Now I'm walking along the oval there. You can probably actually may make out my blue car in the distance there. But yeah, as I said, something a little bit more different. I wanted to do something a little bit different for my channel. As I said, we're doing, I'll be filming next week the Polar Express. Now, I'm working out on the theory that I could have that video out around about the 20th or 22nd of December. And that will probably be my last video for the year. And also while I got you here, yeah, the monthly reviews. I've decided to basically not probably do as much now. And I'll be honest, the last three months of review haven't really polled very well. So I thought, well, yeah, the majority of people are getting probably a little bit tired of it. So I thought, oh yeah, we'll just we might give that a rest for a while. Now, there's our if I could turn it around. It is our cricket pitch there, and this is it's a matting, and it's not an actual cricket pitch per se, like a grass one, but this is a matting one. One day when I do one of these live ones, I will definitely get onto one of those grass ones. There's one actually in Gimbal. I might take you there. We'll see how we go. And if you're wondering what that is, that's where they put the cricket stumps there. And yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, g'day Brisbane Train and Aviation, g'day mate. Yes, I know, that's another thing too. Yeah, been doing a bit of simulcast live stuff with the planes up in Brisbane, which I've got permission to do that from not only the guys but also Julia Flights as well. I asked them first before I did anything. They said that was quite fine, and so yeah, that's all right. That's pretty good. I actually simulcast that off my TV, and I know the quality of the video maybe not as good. Got it all linked up to me laptop and and things like that. And that's another thing I might end up doing too, is doing a couple maybe live stuff off my laptop with my video camera, which I normally film in on ground level, and not today because I'm using my phone, but yeah, it's something a little bit more different. And as I said, I want to sort of mix things up a bit, and still have my drone videos, and hopefully, well, there's a few events coming up next year. The first 3 months. Newport have got their open day in March. They have that every 2 years, and so I'm hoping to go to that one. It sort of just depends on circumstances and so forth. And there's my car there, and whoop, and yeah, there's my car there. So we'll just turn around, just have a bit of a look here. Hang on, just got to get this camera right. There we go. So there's Ros Reserve, and it's pretty good. And we actually just started over there recording. So we've done a bit of a walk around, and yeah, pretty good. And but as Dominic said before, yeah, probably need a scooter. A scooter probably would be really ideal, actually, to be honest. That's like a gym equipment there underneath the sky rail. There's a sky rail up there, and so yeah, and down there, well, I'll just have a bit of a walk before I sign off. Over there in the background, there's the Novel Park swimming pools. Not too many people in there today because it's, I wouldn't say it's cool conditions, but it's not really hot weather. But we're supposed to be getting about 30 degrees tomorrow, which is probably about, I don't know, roughly about 90 in overseas language. So, yeah, just down there, all the way down there is Novel Park Station, and as you can tell by people, that's like a bike track there, walking track there. There's a bike rider just going past there now, and yeah, just got to be careful how you film now these days, because you're just not too sure exactly what people are doing. But yeah, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a live tour of Ros Reserve here in Novel Park, and it's as I said, it's a fairly big space, big area, and yeah, as I said, yeah, it's something a little bit different. And as I said, being the first time with the om5 gimbal, which I'm currently using, being live, and yeah, as I said, something a little bit different. So, and of course, I pointed out with Optus having issues a few weeks ago, giving out free data over the weekend, so, well, for my phone anyway, perfect opportunity to get everything, you know, do things live outside, away from home. And swimming pools. Oh yeah, I noticed that, mate. It's pretty warm up in Brisbane, and yeah, I mean, you guys have had plenty of rain up there. It's like here. I mean, as you can tell, it's pretty green here, so it's not too bad. And of course, Brisbane tends to get a lot of humidity, but and Melbourne does at times, not all the time, but at times it does. And well, what we might do is we'll just take a bit of a walk over here. I'm sort of going with the flow here. And you can probably just make out where the pools are here in Novel Park. And yeah, not much activity there today, so you can sort of tell that's the pools there. There's no train. Oh, There you go. There's a nice suburban train. That's going to Dandenong. And yeah, not too bad. Well, I'm sort of hoping maybe I might a little bit later on. I don't know. We'll see how we go. If I can get down to Moorabbin Airport, I might do a live one out there. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it all pans out. And yeah, what I might do is flick the camera around. There we go. Probably that sun glare is a bit of an issue, eh? Yeah. So anyway, we might see what happens later on, and take it from there. And as I said, I've got some filming to do next week, and 2 more train events, and then that'll be it for me for the year. As I said, just before I go, I'd like to say thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. As everyone's well aware, I'm over 1,000 now, so I really thank everyone who's joined my channel, and I'll try and make the channel as most exciting as possible over the next 12 months. And yeah, hopefully we might do a couple different ones throughout the year, and we'll just sort of go with the flow and see what happens. And this might be a little bit more better. You can probably actually see me a bit more better, and probably actually might be able to get the train in the background too. There's no train just popping up. Not too sure if you'll be able to see that. Nah, you can just see the outline of it. Oh well, not to worry. Yeah, so I'm hoping we'll do a couple more of these throughout the next couple of weeks. And as I said, I can only do this for December, live stuff away from home, and because most of the live stuff I do is usually at home, because yeah, I've got my Wi-Fi and everything like that. So yeah, I hope you liked the live one today. As I said, we'll see how we go. I might go get down to Moorabbin a little bit later on, and yeah, and as I said, thanks very much everyone who the 1,000 subscribers. You could almost say this was a 1,000 subscriber special, almost. But yeah, but I'm actually hoping to do some Christmas photos, the Christmas lights this year. I was a bit late last year, so I'm hoping I might get a chance to do that over the next few weeks. I probably won't do a video. I'll see what happens. Just take it from there. So yeah, guys, thanks very much for tuning in. Something, as I said, something a little bit more different, and we'll see how we go a little bit later on. As I said, I might do a Moorabbin Airport maybe later on. It just depends on the wind and things like that. And of course, I won't be flying the drone at the airport. And but yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go and take off now. And thanks very much for tuning in and to the X-Wing. And we'll try and do another live one. If I can next week, I might try and do a live one with the steam train, with the Polar Express, and see what happens there. And that might be pretty good. I don't know how I'm going to work it, but we'll see what happens. It might be just a 5-minute live one of the steam train or something, but we'll work it out, and we'll see how we go. And just before I go, Brisbane Trains is just saying to me that sounds good streaming from Moorabbin. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to go. We'll see what happens, and then just take it from there. So As I said, guys, my slogan, if you're new to the channel, press like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and that really helps my channel. And also too, guys, the like button, yeah, smash that like button because it really helps my channel, and hopefully we'll get a bit more product out, and hopefully we might get a couple of things done in the new year. But this is not my last video for 2023. I got a couple more, and we might do a live one near Christmas. We'll see how it all goes. Thanks, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it, and we'll definitely catch up soon. All right then, guys. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.